Hi there, it's Bastian from Nango. I'll show you how to build an end-to-end product integration with Nango. Let's say we're on the engineering team of mysas.com. In the onboarding flow, we want to allow our users to invite their teammates. For this, we will use Nango to import the list of team members from Slack. So let's configure the Slack integration in the Nango dashboard. I create the Slack integration and enter my Slack OAuth app information. And I'm also going to activate the Nango endpoint that lets me fetch Slack users. Next, I want my users to authorize Slack directly from my app. In my front-end code, I'll drop in the Nango front-end SDK. Let's see it in action. With this, a user can easily authorize their Slack account. In the Nango dashboard, I see a new connection has been created. The OAuth credentials are securely stored and automatically refreshed. And Nango is already synchronizing Slack users because I enabled that user's endpoint earlier. In the logs, I see events for the authorization and also for the synchronization of Slack users. I see that 73 users have been synced in less than a second. Let's now get the data from Nango to my app. Nango sends me webhook notifications when new data is available. When I get a webhook, I simply fetch the data from Nango. Fortunately, Nango only sends me the modified data, so this stays performant for large datasets. And in the front end, we're now showing the list of Slack users. Nango also supports writebacks. In the Nango dashboard, let's enable the Nango endpoint to message Slack users. In my backend, we call this Nango endpoint, and there it is. I received a message to onboard mysas.com. One of the benefits of Nango is unification. Here, you get the same user objects from Slack, Teams, or any other API provider you want to integrate. So you integrate once to Nango and unlock many integrations. But what truly sets Nango apart is its customization capabilities. Each endpoint Nango exposes can be fully customized. Let's see an example. Let's say we want to display more information about each team member. For example, their Slack username. We can pull and edit the code that Nango executes for syncing Slack users. Using the Nango CLI, I can initialize a folder that will contain my custom code. I copy-paste the Nango public template to sync Slack users, and I edit this code to add the Slack username alongside the full name. As you see, I have full control over the integration's logic in code, including API requests and data mappings. I'll now deploy this code to my Nango account with a command. In the Nango dashboard, let's manually resync Slack users to reflect the change we made. And the Slack users list is updated. We have successfully customized the default Slack integration. Nango works out of the box for more than 250 APIs, and you can easily add more.